All right, people. Matt clearly doesn't want to do pressure washer testing anymore, so he's assigned me to do it. And so, of course, he's assigned me with 13 different Sunjo pressure washers. So to continue the pressure washer spreadsheet and get these the heck out of OG, we're going to test them. We're going to figure out how terrible all of these things are, and we're going to give you all the information that you need. Pull a Matty, see how this feels. Just. We got Cheez-Its on the Swiss track. Boom, it's gone. So, ooh, Matt's not gonna be happy. We're using all his GSF. Now, I wanna preface this that this isn't for you to be encouraged to buy Sunjo pressure washers. We're doing this in case that you unfortunately do have a Sunjo pressure washer. You now have the accessories and you can go in the OG store and you can buy the right stuff. That way you make your crappy pressure washer a little bit of a better experience. So we're gonna do the testing, we're gonna figure out which is best, which ones suck, and there's a whole lot of them and they all look really the same. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a lot of the same results for all of them. So first one off the bat, we have, I have no idea what this is, the Sunjo SPX 2005P. Don't know what P stands for, but we have a P. So let's go ahead here. P stands for pour. So Sunjo there. We got our pressure hose there. So they have proprietary connections. So one end's proprietary, the other one's M22. They do come with an adapter. So you can make your proprietary connection to the gun into an M22 fitting. So you can do QDs with the stock accessories. So that is an option there if you would like, but you don't want to do that. So let's go ahead here and thread it in. Usually Matt has a Jeff for these things. Well, Jeff is here, so I don't have a Jeff. So I'm gonna have to do these all myself. So thread in here, grab your M22 fitting. And of course all Sunjos are 15, so make sure you get the M22 15 millimeter. And now you're able to connect your Cobra Jet hose. So. Ooh, we got a little soapy soap coming out. All right, so this is doing, I don't know why you put the 0 degree there, so we're using it.
Don't cut the hose with the 0 degree.
It's fine. It's Cobra Jet hose. It won't break. 1800 psi. So, all right. 3, 2. Oh. Ooh.
You don't have to do it on the scale.
Yeah, you're right. All right. 3, 2, 1, and. 13.4 amps. A lot of water. 12.32 pounds. 1.15 out of that little tiny thing. All right. That's quality right there. All right, so let's start off with a 3.0. See what 3.0 gives us. $1,100 with 3.0. So let's see what 2.5 does. This is 3. This is 2. Let's see what a 2.0 does. Does 1,500, which is too much. Let's see what 2.5 gives us. You'll want a 3.0. 3.0 right at about like 1050, 1100. And 3, 2, 1, and what's the amp? 10.1 amps. All right, we got, ooh, 14.48.
That is
All right, 1.41. So again, this shows the benefit of how much a pressure washer changes once you put decent accessories on it. So we were at what, 1.1 with OE accessories? Well, OE gun with Cobra Jet hose, but we switched to Cobra Jet hose, Mosmatic gun, and a 3.0 nozzle, and then we just gained 0.3 GPM, which is a significant increase, with especially how cheap and how tiny this little pressure washer can do. So I guess as we do an intermission, as I fill up this foam cannon, if you're watching this currently, it's February 23rd, and up until March 15th, if you haven't already, Matt's giving away his E92 M3. So if you'd like a chance to win, go on obsessedgarage.com, click the banner, and all of the eligible items that you can buy will be under the M3 page, and enter yourself to win Matt's E92 M3. So, ooh, Matt's not gonna be happy. We're using all his GSF. It's a lot of money is going into this test. So buy Matt's E92, or buy entries to get Matt's E92 M3, so we can afford to buy more GSF, and Jeff won't lose his job. So here's your chance. Can't wait for the comments. You filled up the water first, then you did soap. You're supposed to do it the other way.
Is that the 1.1?
It's a great question, Tommy. Yeah, this one, the box says 1.1. So, do we want to pull out the 1.25? I don't think we should for these Sunjos.
One of the pro ones maybe. Just have it ready.
We'll have it ready. So we know quick disconnect is 1.25, non-quick disconnect is 1.1. This is great. We're doing this all one take, and it's amazing. It'll be the most boringest, most least viewed, unentertaining video on the Obsessed Garage YouTube channel. Yeah, boringest. It's a Jeffyism, since we have Mattyisms. All right. I mean, foam's all right with a 1.1. Wouldn't say it's beautiful, but it does something. So foam cannon does work. It does foam. So if you're trying to just get by, it's all right. What do we have next? What do we want to do next?
You want to do that little guy?
Yeah, let's do the tiniest one that exists.
Box ever?
That's the box that it comes in. It's just not even branded or anything. It's just a brown box with the Sunjo logo on it. So I should state that on all of these Sunjo pressure washers, they do have garden hose fittings threaded already onto them. Those are our fittings. So any of these Sunjos won't come with them. They do come with an adapter for you to put garden hose threads into it. So that's something I should state. And all Sunjo pressure washers are M22 15 millimeter. So if you ever need to buy replacement fittings, or you need one specific fitting and it's for your Sunjo, make sure if it's M22, you get the 15 millimeter version. So, kind of like this guy. It's like it's got the army camo look. You know, it's subtle. It's supposed to be incognito. This is the SPX 205E. So we got P, and then now we have E. I guess they're just adding letters on the end of Sunjos now.
E is for economical.
Yeah. Is this M22? Is it proprietary or? Oh, no, yeah, we can do fittings on it. So outlet is M22. So we can do quick disconnects with OE fittings, which I highly recommend that you never do. And I guess we can't test it, Tommy. So we can't test pressure because it's proprietary. No.
Yep.
Disconnect. Do we want to put the gauge at the end, or is it not even worth it?
It won't be worth it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
not possible.
Not possible. You don't want to do this. So you'll get your accessories, and then you'll just throw it away, and you'll get yourself a nice Cobra Jet hose. You'll plug it into your M22 3/8 plug. You get your beautiful MTM original Mosmatic gun. And let's try 3.0 nozzle and see what it does. So no measurements for OE. So we're going straight to OG accessories. Plug it in here. Turn on water. Ooh, no leaks.
Oh, you stuck too soon.
It's actually the plastic threading. That's it. Ooh, she's spicy. She's really spicy. I love the ergonomics of this little tiny thing. All right, let's see what it does. 3.0 nozzle. $9.50 at 3.0. So let's see what, is this a 2.5? This is a 2.5. Let's see what a 2.5 does. So 10.50. Well, what is better, Tommy, in your opinion? 10.50 or 9.50? 10.50. So you'll want a 2.5 orifice nozzle. Yeah, we'll need to do amps and GPM test with OE accessories. All right, where's my phone? Reset. All right, 3, 2, 1. 9.8 amps. Oh, the squeal's the best. That's why you buy a Sunjoe's, for the squeal. Gotta give it all the water. Gotta give some bonus points for its tininess. $13.05. Ooh, I mean, honestly, for that little tiny thing, 1.2 ain't that bad. And how much was it?
80 bucks.
80 bucks. Ooh. Oh, we got a leak somewhere. $10 amps. Foams. Acceptable. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It foams, but I guess when you're buying an $80 pressure washer, you can't expect too much, so. All right, shut the water off. 1.1 as well. Don't even bother with 1.25. They're just wasting soap at that point. Ooh. I can feel the fans. All right. That's a good start.
Who didn't lock it down?
3, 2, 1. $12.27.
1.14.
All right, well, it's true to its word. It said it made 1.1 GPM, so can't test pressure, but at least the GPM rating's valid. Is this what it's called, the Midnight Edition? Oh, it's just all black. Oh, I thought Sunjoe was starting to come out with limited editions. All right, you can take this. Now, if you are interested in any of these Sunjoes, which I hope you are only temporarily interested in any of these Sunjoes, we will be offering them for sale afterwards. So what we usually do is we usually give the accessory packages with the pressure washer. So the pressure washer most of the time is free, if not a little bit, just to so we don't lose Matt doesn't lose his complete shirt on it. But we pay for the accessories and you get the pressure washer with it. And it's usually free shipping. So keep on the lookout for that. Once we finish up this test, we'll start putting up the pressure washers for sale. I'm mostly saying that, so now I have the responsibility to do it, so I don't forget. Now, ooh, The midnight edition. So this is the SPX 205E-XT. I guess the XT means it's black and turbo. You know, it's like the trim models for cars. We got the E-XT, so we get the, yeah. Oh, that could be what XT means. It's extreme. I mean, realistically, these would be great for like if you're a mobile detailer and you have a crappy Sunjoe and it poops out on you and you need something small, cheap, ready to go just so you can get by with the day. It's the only reason why I would ever buy one of these. Just to get you by, do that one job. No, so the tiny one is the only one that had a plastic garden hose inlet adapter. All the other ones are aluminum now. So hopefully we won't have leak issues. We're good for water. No leaks. There we go. We plugged in? Two for two. All right. Yeah, we're gonna need. Heck, I hate these little buttons. Oh, oh, it's got. That's what the midnight edition gets you. It gets you the little blow-off valve. Yeah, that's the turbo model. All right, so let's get a GPM test here. Reset. Empty bucket is empty. Yes. All right. 3, 2, 1. We got 11.92 pounds. All right. And what was it rated at? 1.4?
Yeah. Make sure to say 1.1.
So 1.1 GPM, rated at 1.4. I don't see anything turbo about this thing. It's a little disappointed. Let me down. It's all show, no wow. Get the real accessory. Who knows? Maybe we put OG accessories on it and it does 1.4. About to find out. Cover jet hose, original Mossmatic wand. Since it did 1.1, we're gonna try out the 2.5 first. See what measuring we will get. All right, 800 PSI with 2.5. So we'll need a tinier guy. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see what 2.0 orifice does. $950. It's the best we're gonna get. So just shows how weak pressure washer is. We'll need a 2.0 orifice just to get 950 PSI out of it. Oh. Oh, Jeff. All right. 3, 2, 1. What's our amperage? 9.6 amps. Chipotle today is definitely a must. 12.85. 1.2 GPM, so we gained 0.1 gallons per minute with OG accessories. Not good. very weak. I'm disappointed in our XT model. Let's see what it does for foam cannons. I feel like I'm going to be very disappointed in this foam cannon test. Give it a 4 or 5 out of 10.
What's the amperage?
Amperage is 10.1. This is going to be my favorite part of the test. So we have 3 new Sunjo pressure washers. They all look the same, apart from one has a different color scheme, but they're literally the same body style. One's 2000 PSI, the other one's 2050, and the other one's 2080. So we're going to test all of them and see what the real results are. I feel like everything's going to be the exact same, and we're wasting our time here, but for scientific research purposes, we're going to test them all. So this is the SPX 2598P-Max. Did you get that all, Tommy?
2598.
Yeah, and apparently this one only does 1.6 GPM max. So we'll see what that really means. I think it's going to do 1.2, but who knows? It might blow me away.
$179.
Whew. 179 bones.
On mine it says 2000 PSI.
That's
1.6 GPM.
yeah, 2000 PSI, 1.6 GPM. That's a lot of Chipotle in my eyes. 170 bucks. I measure items in
Yeah, bowl ratings.
yeah, I measured things in bowls, Chick-fil-A nuggets, and gallons of E85. Oh, both inlet. Where's the inlet for this thing? Oh, both inlet and outlet is in the front. I'll get our M22 fitting on here. Our MTM pressure gauge. A lot of people email us and DM Matt what pressure gauge this is. This is just a regular MTM pressure gauge. You can find it on their website. So we're ditching the OE hose for testing purposes in order for us to measure pressure. So we're using the Cobra Jet hose, we're using the OE gun. And, oh, look at the length of this thing. This is extendo to the max. Let's see what it's gonna sound like. This is a 40, yeah, like that. I don't think it measures it, just a whole bunch of serial numbers. How many amps? 13.5. Ooh, this thing's got some power. 1600 PSI, Tommy. So now let's test out flow. $12.39. 1.15. I don't think that's quite 1.6. Pull a Matty, see how this feels. Just Sunjo. Well, you know, might as well. We don't need that. All right, let's try out. Since this was terribly rated, let's get our 2.5 out, because I'm sure that's all we'll need. We'll get our 2.0 out and see what kind of rating we get. Water will help. Turning on the pressure washer will also help. There we go. I'm shocked, 1500 PSI. So let's see what a 2.5 does. So we're at 1250 with a 2.5. So I think a 3 is gonna be the money maker here. Right at 1,000. What's our amperage? So right at 1,000, 10.4, 3.0 nozzle. No water in the bucket. 3, 2, 1. If you're still watching this, I genuinely envy you, because I wouldn't even watch by now. I would have clicked off. It's not worth it. Just testing these Sunjos that are brutal. I can see why Matt wants to take naps after these. Gotta hit it a couple times, make sure you get all the drips. Can't skew the numbers here. Gotta be 100% accurate. Whoa. 14.53. Come on, give me a 1.25.
1.41.
Oh, 1.4. Now, it didn't quite make 1.6, but you know, I guess it redeemed itself and got 1.4. So, I mean, this shows the benefits of getting the OG accessories. You make the actual numbers of your pressure washer better, if not on par to what they actually state. Some of them, well, especially with the cheaper ones, you won't reach those numbers, but with units like these, you know, we went from, what, 1.1 with stock accessories, and we put OG accessories on, and we got 1.4. Not only that, your experience overall is a million times better because you have the Mosmatic gun, the Mosmatic 1, you have decent nozzles, you have the great Cobra Jet hose, or in this case now we have the OG high pressure hose, which is a lot better than the Cobra Jet hose. And so overall, the experience just makes it a million times better. Also, when you decide to upgrade, which please upgrade and don't ruin your life with a Sunjo, you can just transfer all the accessories over to your new pressure washer. So hopefully when you get that Krenzel or AR, you're good and ready to go. You already spent the initial cost for the accessories. So there's the Jeff sales pitch for you. Too long, didn't listen? Upgrade your life. Get OG accessories. All right, now foam cannon test. Saw that motion? That's how you don't get spilled. You hold the quick disconnect and you go away from you. Like, there's been emails like, I got water all over me. Away. Away means the water doesn't go to you. Jeff tips, yeah. Let's see what foam cannon does. So 12.2 with the foam cannon. Foam is on par, not perfect, but definitely better than the other ones. So it'll get you by. It'll get you that sick Instagram highlight, bro, because you're gonna be foaming and letting the whole world know you're using your foam cannon. So I guess let's turn this off. Good. Now on to the 2050 PSI Max. So the serial number for this one, Tommy, is the SPX 2598-ELT. Oh, it's the Sunjo Elite. Oh, we're bringing the box. This deserves bringing the box over. We got Sunjo Elite. So we're in the big league now. We don't mess around here. This is the Sunjo Elite. Better watch out, guys. Here's the power.
Oh, it comes with a foam cannon. You gotta show the back.
Comes with a foam cannon?
Yeah, look at the back of the truck.
Oh, look at that guy. A little compartment for your foam cannon. Can't even get out. Oh, look at this guy. No, we're not trying it. There's no point putting this back in here. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go.
Ooh, so this one can only be bought at Menards, and there's a rebate right now for $22.
$22 rebate.
Yep, $177.
Oh my God.
Normally $200.
$200 on sale for $177. Now, is that with the rebate or without the rebate?
Yeah, the rebate makes it $177.
The rebate makes it $177. Jeez, man, don't do this, please. Here.
Get silver wheels.
This is how you do get silver. Oh, we got silver Sancho. We got some silver 4-inch bad boys on this thing. So I guess you can look cool with your Sancho Elite. So power on. So we can do the M22 conversion with this guy. So we won't be testing with the OE hose, but again, don't use the OE hose. Upgrading it to Cobra Jet.
This is rated at 1.65 GPM, not 1.6.
1.65.
It's elite.
Well, yeah, it's the Elite version. Well, but that one's not the Elite, and that one does 1.65. But it also does 30 more PSI. So, you know, that's the significant thing. So, pressure, we got OE hose, OE nozzle, or OE gun, OE nozzle. 1600 PSI.
13.4 amps.
Oh.
Oh, so exactly the same.
Exactly the same as the old one. But no, Tommy, this is the Elite. All right, it's going to be better. All right, GPM test. 3, 2, 1. Legs are getting a little tired. It's all that gym working out, you know? I really sound like a mini Matt back in the gym, eating, trying to get all my protein and get big. Maddie's trying to go to 205. I'm trying to get to 140. All right, Elite, I have faith in you. I lost faith in you. 12.25, Tommy.
1.14.
And what was the previous pressure washer's rating?
1.15. That's not very elite.
So that's not very elite, considering it did the same exact result. But who knows? I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, it might surprise us here. Right at 1,000 for 3.0.
10.3.
At 10.3 amps. $1.46. Let me guess, it did 1.4 GPM.
1.46. What?
I'm sorry, 14.6.
What? That's actually not bad. 14.6 is 1.42.
1.42. What was the previous GPM rating for the
1.41.
1.41. So Elite gets you 0.01 GPM more.
Not really. That's okay.
Well, no, Tommy. It's because it's the Elite. The Elite's better. It did 0.01 more.
We can only get it at Menards.
About to take a mini nap.
$12.
12 amps. 1.1.
Foam's a little better.
Foam.
Foam looks elite.
Foam does not look elite, but it's good enough. Good enough garage.
$20.
No, I don't think you'd want to waste your 20 bucks. I'd say you would save those 20 bucks, get you some nice OG accessories.
Or 2 bowls of Chipotle.
Or 2 bowls of Chipotle. So the other one was the 2598P Max. This one's the 2599. The foam cannon, yes, this one also has the built-in foam cannon. Look at that. Hope you never use it, but it's there if you choose to make poor decisions. So just like the other two, it's the same freaking thing. OE gun, can convert it to M22. Looks the same, looks like every other one. Probably would do the exact same results. But for scientific purposes, we're gonna test every single one, because that's what we do here at Obsessed Garage. Now for our testing purposes, we're not using Teflon, but if you are trying to use this permanently, I highly recommend on all the pressure side going forward, you use Teflon tape, except for the M22 to 3/8 plugs, because these have a built-in O-ring. So if you do Teflon tape, and with your M22 3/8 plug, you will have a leak. So make sure you don't put Teflon tape on that. But everything else, pressure side going on forward, you want to use Teflon tape. Don't use Teflon tape in your garden hose QDs either. You will cause a leak because they have built-in washers. Another Jeff tip. $1,600 PSI, just like the other two.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. 13.1 amps. Now time to do our GPM test and get 1.1 GPM, just like the other two. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute on the dot. $12.21.
1.13.
Wow. It's like it was the same result as the last two. I mean, so this is a great example, and it goes to show, you know, these are all the same pressure washer. They're doing all the same results, but they're at 3 different price points. So, you know, if they're all the same, just get the cheapest one. Clearly, the Elite doesn't do anything. More pressure doesn't do anything. More claimed pressure doesn't do anything. So, just save your money and get your best bargain. 1,000 PSI at 10.1 amps.
Gotta give it to Sun Joe. Consistency is key.
Consistency is key when you make the exact same darn pressure washer. Do this again. 3, 2, 1. Wow. 14.25.
1.38.
1.38. All right. So the higher pressure one had lower GPM, but you know, there's obviously a delta into that, but 1.41 was the last one. This one's 1.38. Hungry, tired, hands are wet, shoes are wet. Want Chipotle. So we've moved on to the big boy leagues. Got the carts. Oh, we're going into the 2s now. Not supposed to. I don't know. There we go. That's low. So low does 1100 PSI, but
8.7.
at 8.7 amps, but high does 1700 PSI.
13.4.
At 13.4 amps. So we'll just leave it on high for the sake of this testing and me not wanting to make it even longer. Now I'll reset here. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 1.0 what? Oh, 1.00? 0.4. Wow, that's pretty disappointing. Oh. It goes to show, more expensive does not mean better. Hey, you have a high and low setting. That's what you pay the big bucks for. 1100 PSI at 2.0. $800, so 2.0. 10.87.
What? It got worse?
Did it get worse?
0.97.
0.97. Well, now we know. That's why we do these tests. So. Don't waste your time. That's terrible foam. 2300 PSI model. Got 100 more PSI apparently. It's gonna change the world. The model number is this the right box? Yeah. SPX 4004 Max.
You want to do that?
Oh. This is the Max. 100 more PSI equals max, and then according to the box it does 1.6 GPM. 249.99. Oh yeah, we can use the hose. So the benefit about these, I guess, is now you lose the proprietary end of the other hoses, and now you have M22 15 millimeters on both ends. So now we can actually do the test. 3/8 couplers at the end of them. So you can get your M22 3/8 plug, put it on your pressure washer, connect, and then from here you can get another M22 3/8 plug, put it in there, and you can connect. So let's do that. And the benefit of this is you get to watch me set up this, but if you do it for your pressure washer, you know, you're only doing this setup once. So once you actually set it up, it's good to go. Every use afterwards is going to be quick and easy, and you end up saving a lot of time. So we got our hose connected, got our gun connected, get our pressure gauge. All right, 3, 2, 1. $1750 PSI.
14.2.
At 14.2 amps, man, she's strong. Ooh. 11.69. That's not good.
1.07.
1.07. Yeah, you can get an active, get 1,000 PSI, a little bit over 2 gallons per minute for cheaper. So I don't see why you would ever want to buy this pressure washer. Oh, we can talk about the Mustang? Oh, let's talk about the Mustang. So, yeah, so I built the car for one track day. And now I'm selling it. So, it's,
Thank you, sponsor.
I'm losing my track here. I can't be doing this. Let's talk about something else. Let's make this more entertaining.
How's your Tesla delivery?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Jeff's growing up, getting wagon.
Yeah, no, I'm growing up, I'm going to the gym, you know, I'm eating. Matt always says he can squat me, so I'm gonna be able to squat as much as him one day. I'm working towards that. So I guess I'm saying this on video, so now I actually gotta keep going with it. We're gonna start with a 3.0 orifice, and see where we go.
I'm gonna say 100 PSI.
A 1,000 PSI on the money. I was right, 3.0.
10.4.
At 10.4, all right. So it's looking pretty good here.
That means it's different.
Yep. Trying to give it all the points it's got. Every drip. What do you think the click off rate is gonna be for this video? I'd say 2 minutes in. Actually, I'd say 10 seconds in. 13.96, Tommy.
1.34.
1.34. Still pretty terrible. Pretty garbage. 250 bucks. Don't do it. Just, please, don't do it. Just save yourself the headache. Save yourself the hassle. I know it's on sale for 10 bucks off. I know it's convenient. You just go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy it. It's not worth it. It does foam. It foams pretty well. I'll give it that. It's got some shaving cream qualities. So what was the amperage? 12 amps. All right, we had a Chipotle break. I feel like we're all in. Are we energized? Are we ready? Yeah. We got 4 more to go. So I waited. We got a Chipotle break at a good time because now, are you ready for Tommy? This is the SPX 4003 Elite. We got an Elite one out here. This is Elite number 2. Check out this bad boy. Look at that nice silver trim to let the peasant Sunjo owners let you know that this bad boy's an Elite. So, what's weird is that pressure washer had the aluminum wand, but this is the Elite, and now we have plastic.
They're stainless.
Stainless, but like now we're back to crappy plastic. So how is this Elite if we're downgrading? What's the price tag on this, Tommy? How much does the Elite cost us?
ELT is sold by Menards only.
Bernard only.
Isn't it? Wait,
It's $249.19 after an 11% mail-in rebate. So it normally retails for $280.
280 bones.
when was the last time you sent in a mail-in rebate?
I don't think I ever sent in a mail-in rebate in my life. Oh wait, no, I lied. I've done it for tires because I'm broke. So that's the one time I've ever sent in a mail-in rebate. Oh man, dude, you got whoever threaded this on, man, threaded it on right, tight. So again, this is very confusing because no stainless wand, plastic wand, no good hose, back to crappy hose. So, and it's more expensive. I don't see where Sunjo, maybe this was a mistake in the factory, or this is how it's gone. This doesn't really, make any sort of sense. But we can't use this hose, so throw it in the pile of other hoses. We're gonna go to our Cobra Jet hose, that way we can get the amperage meter with stock gun, amperage and pressure meter. Yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. I don't have an assistant Jeff. I am the Jeff, so gotta work with me. I promise you, the ending of this video is gonna be so worth it. I had to go get my supplies for the ending of the video. It's gonna be good. Calm down, Mike. Can't ruin this pressure washer. We gotta sell it. Gotta make our monies back so Chris can be happy. That Chipotle was much needed. Feel a lot better. So we're back to danky adapter, janky hose. Right, water on.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
What was that?
What was the pop? Wait, what? I'm very confused on what popped. But all right.
No, there's water gone. Oh.
Can Jeff use vice grips?
Channel X.
Channel X. Wow. That's what you get for 280 bucks. 11.40, 1.04. So, what a shocker. The Elite did the exact same results as the non-Elite. So it's at 700 PSI. So,
Well, it's only drawing 8 amps.
yeah, so
Are
let's...
you on the low setting? Or?
No, I'm on the high.
Okay.
Let's see what 2.5 does. $1,100 PSI. How many amps?
9.2.
Oh, 1,100 at 9.2. That's weird. The other pressure washer didn't do that. Where's my phone?
Got worse.
11.04.
0.99.
0.99 GPM. So it got worse. Didn't the last one get worse?
2 before that.
Yep. What was it?
8.8.
8.8. All right, Tommy, are you ready for this one? The Sunjo SPX 4600 Max. We got an induction motor and 3,000 PSI at 1.3 GPM.
And the smelliest hose out there.
Yeah. So we're back to hose. So they'll be able to put fittings on either end of the hose.
How much?
How much is this?
$159.
Whew. 350 bones for this bad boy. So, no, that's not. It's not good. I got a headache after sniffing that. We're back to stainless wand. So, you know, you get to look all fancy to your neighbors. So let's do this. Where's the outlet? Over here. So, inlet, outlet. That's ergonomic of them. We got our soap injection, which you'll never use, in the front. Got our nozzle holders all up front too. No low and high, just off and on. $2,300 PSI.
14.8 amps.
I do like how fast it shuts off. Like, that's quite literally instantaneous.
That's good.
Yeah.
It feels like gas.
So, right. 2,300. And right now it's standing at 2,900. So,
3,000 out of this thing.
I mean, you can't. It's at 3,000 like pressure from the hose right now, but as far as when you pull the trigger, you're only at 2,300. So this is interesting. I feel like this is gonna go absolutely terrible. What bets are we gonna take? I'd say 0.9.
1.2.
1.2? 1.9. What about you, Toda?
0.95.
0.95. All right, moment of truth.
Oh, that looks light.
Oh, 11.43, Tommy.
1.04.
1.04. So, 2,300 PSI, 1 GPM. I don't know, I mean, a bigger orifice nozzle, you might be able to get some good stuff out of this thing. What was the price tag on this one, Tommy? $350. So, let's see what 2.5 does. So 2.5 is at 1,000 PSI.
8.7
So,
amps.
8.7 amps, 1,000 PSI. Let's see what flow it does. It's light. $12.32. 1.15. So, $350. 3.0 orifice, 1000 PSI, 1.1 GPM.
9.3.
9.3, crappy foam. All right, second to last one. Oh, this is the SPX 4800. Nope, just SPX 4800. Check out those 6 Sunjo wheels, bro. Tommy, how many bones?
399.
Woo, $400.
Whoa! What was that?
Man, this is going great.
How did you do that?
Now we're good. Now we're good. Got all over the side of me.
Oh,
I hate these freaking things. I'm telling you, man. Save the struggle. Just buy a Krenzla. Call it a day. Don't want to wait for one. Get an AR.
don't want to wait for that either.
Don't want to wait for that either. Get an active. 2400 PSI.
At 14.4.
At 14.4 amps. Everyone's at Matt's house playing with the MSS Plus cabinets. We're here doing pressure washer spreadsheet tests. 1.05, my guess is 0.9. $11.41.
That's not good.
1.04.
Wow. All right, 1.04. Another terrible score for a Sunjo pressure washer. Right at 1,000.
7.1.
So you'll want a 3.5. 3, 2, 1. 12.52.
1.17.
1.17.
Waiting for
We've all been waiting for this moment. If you stayed this long, this is the fun one. This is the one the entire office has been waiting for. And the time has come. All right. This is the Sunjo SPX 7001E. 2-in-1. The Costco bundle's dream. A pressure washer and a vacuum.
Also, we were wrong. It is a wet dry vac.
Built in to one unit. So
Wet dry.
I have very high hopes for this pressure washer.
$219.
$219 and you get 2-in-1. You get a vacuum and a pressure washer. I mean, just look at the glorious accessories that it comes with. You have a nice plastic handle. You got your crevice tool. You got another tool. You get your gun. You get your terrible hose. Get your foam cannon, which we're not going to use. So, where's the hose on this thing? Look at this little tiny guy. Look at the little tiny vacuum hose. So, and for the first time ever with the pressure washer spreadsheet, we're testing vacuums. So, look at that bad guy. So you can go in the airport just with my 2-in-1 pressure washer vacuum. So, let's get that out of the way. Let's get this ready. So, inlet is in front, or outlets on front, inlets in the back. We'll get this plugged in. We'll get our travel handle lowered. So, how do you switch? So it's high pressure washer, vacuum. So, we can't test with the stock hose. Let me get this out. This off. It's rated at 1.95 GPM. That's a record for Sunjo. Might I also state, look at this little tiny guy for the vacuum. It's even got its own HEPA filter. So, oh, it's not HEPA. Well, we're gonna pretend it's a HEPA filter for this case, for the purposes of this video. Plug that thing right back in. Got a little tiny handle. So let me make sure this is locked in, because some people apparently don't know how to lock it. But for those of you that stuck around and you've been asking for vacuums, here's the first official Obsessed Garage vacuum test. We did it just for you. We're starting it now. Start the pressure washer vacuum spreadsheet, Tommy. This is gonna be number 1 for our first candidate. This is exclusive. You had you had to stick all the way to the end, and we're giving it to you right now. So, that is not full pressure. So, this is full pressure. $1,900 PSI. 1,900 PSI, Tommy. 11.7 amps. I'm telling you, man, I got some high hopes for this one. I think this is the one. 2 GPM, here we come. Here we come, 2 GPM. 3, 2, 1. I'm excited for this. This is the moment of truth. Oh, we got some weight. Oh, let me reset that. All right, there we go. $12.59.
12.59.
59.
1.18.
1.18 GPM. You know, for OE, I'll take it. Now, we just finished the OE testing. So now let's turn it off and let's get the OG gun part done. And then we can start our first official vacuum test. I guess water and turning it on will help. All right, that was 1,500 PSI. So too high, 3.0. Still really high. That's interesting. Let's put a 3.0. Let's see what a 3.5 does. This is kind of giving me confidence here. Ooh. 1,200. You know what this means?
4.0?
4.0 orifice.
No.
I'm being serious. 1,100. So let's see what a
You're joking.
let's see what a 4.5 does. I'm telling you, man, we saved the best for last. 1,000 PSI. At how many amps?
7.6.
So 1,000 PSI at 7.6 amps. Oh, this has got me pumped. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, we need Tommy to. We need to count. I need to know. All right. So 3, 2, 1. Dude, that's a lot of water.
There's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water. You might have to call Tommy for this. Ooh. $16.71. Oh, we have to know. Moment of truth. The meeting. So, I guess, I guess we can do the vacuum while we wait. So, all right. We got 16.71. Let's see what it does with the foam cannon.
It actually has the math.
All right, foam cannon test. Pretty decent foam. So, yeah, like shaving cream. That's how you know it's good, because I actually tested it with my hand. So, I'd say that's shaving cream foam with a 1.1.
Let me know.
So we did that. Man, I'm eager to find out what the results are. So we got that tested. Now it's the moment of truth. You're about to witness the first ever, very sophisticated, very scientific, very knowledgeable OG vacuum test. So our first contendant is the Sunjo 2-in-1 vacuum / pressure washer. So we're gonna turn that bad boy off. Before I test, I got a flat piece of paper and I got some Cheez-Its. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the paper here and get my Cheez-Its. Put it up and then just, oh yeah. Get that nice and spread. And we'll break this one, get a little bit, twist it over. Now we're officially locked in. Moment of truth. Woo-hoo-hoo. And ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. Vacuum. It sucked. Quite literally. It sucked. Not like, ooh, Swiss tracks right here. Oh. I was like, oh. All right, take two. So lock it in. Got some suck. We got Cheez-Its on the Swiss tracks. Boom, it's gone. It works. So over here. This is my favorite unit of them all. I need to find out what the GPM is. Tommy isn't here or Chris, so and we don't know what the GPM is, but I'm sure it's higher than most of the other pressure washers here. I don't think any other pressure washer tested 16.71. So if there's any Sunjo that you would ever consider buying, this is the one. All right, so I thought I ended this, but Tommy's back, and apparently 16.71 equated to what? 1.6? 1.7 GPM. So I kind of don't believe this, so we're gonna test this again, because this pressure washer, honestly, would be incredible if it tested at 1.7. Not that it's better than any other pressure washer we sell, but out of all of these things, I mean, this was, if not 2 times more the output than any other Sunjo pressure washer we did. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Got too happy. This is how sophisticated this is. We're not cheating. All the water's out.
Did you have to use 1.25?
No, 1.1. All right, so 3, 2, 1.
What's the pressure?
1,000. Come on, settle. 16.62.
Yeah, 1.6.
So,
Same number.
1.7 GPM.
Almost 1.7.
So this thing is officially the highest output in terms of flow Sunjo pressure washer that is currently out. So, and it's a vacuum. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to be doing this, because in the first pressure washer spreadsheet, I was sitting in my living room watching the pressure washer spreadsheet. Now here I am doing it. So I thank you for staying this long. If you stayed this long, there's something definitely wrong with you, which is probably why you're subscribed to this YouTube channel. My name is Jeff. I hope to never see you again in the next pressure washer episode as a main character, because man, this is a lot and boring. But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully this next video will be some sick video of cabinets or audio and not pressure washers. So As Matt says, stay tuned for more crazy. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna be able to squat as much as him one day.